Good morning. Happy Monday. It's that time again. Hope you had a great weekend and your Monday is off to a good start. This is my Monday weekly find show where I show you all the things that I picked up over the course of a week, and you get to look at them first. So I hope you see something in there that you like. Otherwise, I'll be showing it all, so you'll get a chance to take a peek at it. I'm Stacy, otherwise known as Mermy, and I am coming to you from North Phoenix, where we have been getting some rain, which is lovely in the desert. So it's a little chilly. It's like, I think, 60 degrees right now, which is very cold for Arizona. Hi, Reggie. Welcome in. So I don't have any pre-bids this morning. We'll just get going, and I'll go down the line. If you see something that you like, that you want to look at closer, let me know. I'll give you a look at that. Just a mishmash of things that I find throughout the week, but we have some Benton and some vintage glass and some Christmas and some. I'm just looking around here. Some pretty candy dishes. So we're going to get ready. Let me turn this around and see where we're going to go first. How was your weekend, Reggie? Did you have a good weekend? Mine was uneventful. So this is an unmarked amethyst colored glass bottle. I mean, I think it's made to look like Wheaton, but it is not marked with the typical Wheaton things. On one side, it has a Franklin ship. You can see that. And on the other, it has the eagle with the U.S. seal. And it says TWD. I'm not sure what that means, but it's a nice color of purple. And it's a tall one. Let's see what this is. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good week. It's almost 9 inches tall. So it's a nice, big, colorful bottle that can be used as a vase, can be used however you like to use it. Trying to straighten out my camera here. Sorry for the wiggles. All right, that's going to start at $8, and it is running. Is there anything special that you want to see this morning? I can pull that up first, and you won't have to wait for it. Hi, ISO. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Good to see you. I just ran my first thing, so I have some neat vintage. I have a beautiful little pixie. I never find pixies. He's amazing. He or she. I don't know. It's hard to tell. My husband, he does like to source for me sometimes when he's up in Prescott. He picked this up. It's a nice little bisque porcelain, so it's that has that texture, satin kind of texture to it. Beautiful little rose bundles there on the side, along with the lattice work, unmarked. It has the softer glossy glaze on the inside. Looks like there might be a little chip there. And that's going to start at 2, and it is running great for your rings or trinkets, whatever you'd like to use it for. Yeah, I mentioned we were getting rain here quite a bit. We're supposed to get some tonight too. I guess it's kind of typical in the desert here to get rain in the fall and winter time. So that's when we get our precipitation. Here is a beautiful blue glass. It's a woven basket pattern with 2 handles. It is unmarked, so we don't know who the maker is. It's a pattern that is used and reused by different glass companies, but it is a beautiful little nice feel to the glass, and that's going to start at 6, and it's running. Great for candies or trinkets or as a little vase. Can't believe next week is already Thanksgiving. Isn't that crazy? Thank you for looking at that. And then I have this other beautiful vintage piece. It is a blue hobnail. I don't recognize the base or the pedestal or the base of this glass as Fenton. Um, the hobnails could be high 50 ways, but I don't like to put makers on things if I'm not certain. It also has seams, and Fenton generally did not have seams on these types of compotes. They do have seams like on their cologne bottles, but so this one may not be Fenton. It is made to look like a Fenton pattern, maybe an older Eep glass. Beautiful, sweet little compote starting at 10, and it is running. I love this color. It's so, I don't know, blue is my favorite color. I don't think I met a hue of blue that I didn't like. Alrighty, setting that aside. Hi, no, not just Junkin. Welcome in. We're just getting started. How's your morning going so far? Hi, honeybee. Welcome in. How's everyone doing on this rainy Monday here? All right, I can smell the cedar on this. I love that smell. It's a beautiful little cedar jewelry box. Great condition. It has this sweet little vintage applique picture on here of a little boy looks like at a circus, and a girl. He's giving her one of his balloons. Look at the little pinwheels and the little birds here. Hi, Princess Di. Welcome back. It's good to see you again today. Just a sweet little, and it smells like cedar. I love that smell. Beautiful little jewelry box, starting at 5 minutes running. I have Fenton today. I have some older glass. How about some Jim Shore Angels? Got some of those as well. They're very sweet looking for the holidays. Speaking of holidays, I have this really neat Christmas tree. It is a nesting set. Let me see if I can get the whole thing on stage here. So it is lopsided because it's not locked down all the way, but it has 3 trees. I'm not sure if it was meant originally to have the 3, because the last little tree also opens up, which would tell me it probably, let's turn that off, it probably had another little tree inside. It is also has some chipping in the enamel. You can kind of see here in the paint. It looks like each piece has a little bit of chipping, even on the base. So it's probably older, or it's been bumped around like that. But each one is different. I probably should just put some clear varnish on it to keep it from chipping more. But I don't typically like to alter items that I sell from when I buy them. I let the owner do that. But it's going to run for 15. That big tall tree is over 12. It's about 12 and a half inches tall. But it makes for a neat little vintage looking decoration for sure. Hi, Dee Dee. Welcome in. I had these in my show on Thursday, but I thought I didn't, let's be honest, I was lazy and I didn't want to take them off the table and find a place for them. So I just put them back in the show, left them on the table, added them back in, and so here we are. All right, setting that aside. Hi, Coopster and Emily. Welcome in. All right, how about a sweet little piece of cloisonne? It has its own little wood stand. And then here is the pattern. We've got the chrysanthemum pattern with blue and white, and then some roses and other florals on the other side with a red enamel base color. There is some high marine, some green scallops on the bottom. Here is the base. Here's the opening, great condition, no dents, no issues. That's going to start at 8 and it's running. Hope your Monday is going well, everybody. Hi, Jay Sweet. Welcome in. All right, let's set that back up. Hi, Dog Crazy. I just had my dog in here. She doesn't normally join me. And so then she was on the cold tile floor, and then I put a blanket down and she left. I don't know. All right, so this is a very tall cobalt elephant with his trunk up, and it has some of the copper or adventuring looking swirls through it, as you can see here. It is probably Dynasty Gallery, China. The side has a little bit more of the swirl through it. It does have a nice polished base and the remnants of a sticker, and I don't know if that's original sticker or it wasn't the Goodwill sticker that I peeled off of it. They had that, of course, on the body. But he's all there. There's his little bottom lip. His tip of his trunk is all there. He's got a little tail. His ears are good. Hi, Angie. And then his little dents for his eyes. But beautiful blue color. And that's going to start at 12. And he is running. All right. You know, the trunk means good luck when you have your elephants with the trunk up. That's why I always mention that in my description, because it does mean good luck. You don't want their trunk out. It's kind of like a horseshoe, right? You don't want to put the horseshoe opening down because then all the luck runs out. All right. This is something I got in an auction. It wasn't necessarily what I was going for, but it is a nice lead crystal bell. And it is for your sister. It says, "Sister, with you for a sister, I'll always have a special friend." So it's also has a sticker. Let me find it. There it is. It says lead crystal, and it looks like it says Emson maybe, right there. Made in Taiwan. Has these frosted panels with little roses on it, and then, of course, that saying. It has a nice sound. Hi, meow. But it would be a nice little gift for your sister. $5 start on that. It's running. I just have the light on so you can kind of see it lit up. It's really pretty. Like a little dinner bell or a table bell. When I had my surgery, I tried to put a bell out and I was going to ring it. My husband said, "No, you can call my name." He didn't want me to ring the bell to have him come. Here's a cute little Dumbo figurine. It has it's hard to tell what it says. Product 1. It does say Disney on there. Walt Disney Product Productions, I think. Walt Disney Productions. So it is an original Disney. Look at Dumbo. I love Dumbo, but it always made me cry. Remember when his mommy got taken away? Oh, so sad. I love the glaze on him. He's very soft. Look at this the little hint of pink inside of his ears. He's got his trunk up. I love his little hat and his bib. And he's going to start at 8 and he's running. I love that movie. Almost looks like it has something here around the edge too. Sweet little Dumbo. I haven't been finding a lot of figurines. Gosh, tell me a year ago, that's probably all I was able to pick up. But now the figurines have kind of disappeared too. This is a beautiful, beautiful, heavy crystal faceted snowman. Again, it's that time of year. I had him in my show, but I went ahead and pulled him forward. He has this sweet little red glass bird on his hat, some black glass eyes, a glass nose applied with 3 buttons, these metal twig arms, and then his hat is even faceted. It's in great condition, no chipping, no issues. A little bit of sticker residue right there. Nicely done. He's lit up right now with the lights. You get a good look at him, and that's 15, and it is running. I have some Hager here, a Hager Madonna planter. I actually have several Oh, I didn't put the other planters in today, but if you are really into planters, I have a pig planter and a bird parrot planter behind me too. I can add in real quick if you're interested. I was washing them and they didn't make it into the show when I loaded last night. How about some Fenton? Here's another beautiful bell. This is a blue opalescent drape or feather. This is, you can kind of see the feather there, bell. And it is Fenton. Fenton likes to mark its bells usually at the very top. There it is. I don't know if you can see the oval there that says Fenton right there. Beautiful color of blue, almost like a periwinkle. It has a little bit of blue, a little bit of purple looking in there. $12 for that one. I have a couple of Fenton bells, but I love the feather pattern on this one. I even have a little bit of Talavera today, guys. I found a little bit of everything. Thank you. Don't forget to let me know if there's something you'd like to see. I can pull it up right away. You don't have to wait. Here's another piece of Fenton. This is called the Jacqueline pattern. It almost looks like an artichoke, doesn't it? Little puffy quilted pattern on the edges. You can kind of see from the side here. It is cased, meaning that it's white inside and then cased with the blue on the outside. It has its original sticker. And then it has, I believe that's a 9 up there. That means it was produced in the 90s. But it's gorgeous, in great condition. And that's going to start at 30. It's a rose bow. Hi, James. Rosie. James and Rosie. Uniques. There goes the glitch. Always. There, that helped a little bit. Thank you for looking at that. How's your Monday going? It's going good. I had to go to the doctor. I even made it to the doctor appointment and back in time for the show. Thought I was going to have to push it back a little bit, but we made it. This one is has the faceted windows. I believe 3 of them. It's hard to tell, but there they are. 1, 2, 3. It does have a China sticker, so this one we can definitely say was made in China, but it is a nice polished pontil on it. It has these blue and white spiral that comes up, and then these cute little floating, bubbling up pieces in the middle, but I love the faceted facets on it. Very cool. and it's an egg shape. There it is, all lit up. $15 start. It's running. No issues, no chips. It's just beautiful. At first I saw it, I thought it was one of those really nice paperweights with the facets in it, which I have never found in my whole travels, but you can wish, right? You can hope. I had asked for paperweights that day that I found that one, so I did manifest a paperweight, which was pretty awesome. This is too beautiful. It is Baron glass, or Glass Baron. You can see there's the original tag on the bottom. This mirror has blue on it because it's in the ocean. It also has two little tiny shells, and then these beautiful glass fans, sea fans. And then look at this as, I guess, a daddy seahorse, because as you may or may not know, it's the daddy seahorse that hatches the eggs to make the baby seahorses. But it's got an adult and then a baby seahorse, and then they're adorned with these beautiful little sparkly crystals. I don't have the original box, but Swarovski did many times partner with Glass Baron. I'm not going to say those are Swarovski because I don't know for certain, but it is going to start at 15 and it is running. I just love it. What is that, about 5.5 inches tall? It's a sweet little ocean theme. Hi, Jane. Happy Monday. How you doing? How you doing, my friend, on the West Coast? Since there aren't very many of us out here on Knickknacks. All right. Did you have a show on Friday and I missed it? Maybe I was there. I don't know. It's all going by so quickly. Yeah, good weekend always. It's been raining here. You've been getting rain too in California? As we always seem to get what you guys are getting. Glass tree with the green interior. Hi, Jay Griff. Oh, you did on Saturday. Oh, you're getting rain too. I figured as much because I know we always get whatever California's getting. It comes our way. This is a 6-inch tree, and it is going to start at 15. On Saturday. What was I doing on Saturday that I missed you? I don't know. I try to check on Fridays for you. Hi, Cece. Welcome in. Well, we need the rain. I know California needs the rain, but I know with the fires and stuff, it's probably causing all kinds of flooding. I lived there long enough to put that together. Fires, then the floods. I love this green and black confetti paperweight. Check that out. It's got little bubbles inside, but the glass feels really nice. It's a shame it's not signed. It has a nice, besides the sticker residue, has a nice little polished base on that. So speckled, hi, Theron, with little bubbles in it. And that's going to start at 15 and it's running. Hi, RJ, welcome in. If I missed your name coming in, I'm sorry. Welcome in. My Monday weekly find show. Same time, same place every Monday, unless I'm working, not working anymore, but unless I'm on vacation, I guess. Here we go. Here is my piece of Hager. It is a Madonna planter. I love the feel. I just look at how beautiful and serene that looks. Nice, beautiful finish on this. Has some little swirls on the back. Here's the base, probably where the sticker would have been. I don't know. I don't think any of that says Hager. Sometimes you get the sticker. It's fairly clean inside. more like dust than use. But it's a beautiful Madonna and Child Hager planter. It says plater, it should say planter, and it's going to start at 10 and run for 20. Oh, I got to make a list for Thanksgiving for next week. It's crazy. Hi, Chick. Welcome in. I can't believe it's already that time again, right? That's all right. I have only had this type of depression glass one other time. I had a couple of plates. It is Hazel Atlas. It is true black glass. What did I do with my? There it is. A lot of times it would look purple if you shined a light through it. It is black glass, Hazel Atlas. Hi, Val. Welcome in. But look at the shamrocks. Is this amazing? This is a creamer and an this is not a creamer and a sugar. It is a open sugar and a looks like a champagne glass. I totally missed that, but it's only $8 for the set. Hard to find depression glass by Hazel Atlas. $8 start. Sure, I sure can, Valerie. Hold on just a second. We'll let this finish. They are so amazing, Valerie. Oh, they're adorable. And I know you're like, but you're a mermaid. Why aren't you keeping those? Because I'm probably gonna start getting rid of my mermaid collection. But I'll do that in spring when it's when warmth is more on our minds. I'm not. It's not that it's not on our mind now, but because it's starting to get cold. But here you go, Valerie. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm not going to get rid of all of them. I have so many though. We moved down here 3 years ago from up north, and we downsized. So I have my mermaid room, but this room is so small compared to my mermaid room in the last house. So I need to downsize. I still have mermaids in boxes. So I figure I probably pulled out the ones I liked the most, and the ones in the boxes can go, right? Yeah. No chips or cracks. Let's take one more good close look at it. Look at his face. His nose is there. His ears are kind of pinned up a little bit. Here's the baby, his little horn there. They have just one little fin. I love the sea fans, and they're even jeweled too. All the jewels seem to be there. Here's the base, has two cute little shells on it, and then it has its original glass baron and price tag, which it looks like. I don't know. I'm not going to say how much I think it would. Usually these ran to be about $28 to $30. I'll go ahead and run it. Looks like Valerie's in on that. It is very pretty. I know, Jay Sweet. I do. I love mermaids. So you know what? You'll just have to hang around with me till the spring, and we'll have a mermaid party. I have lots of mermaids. I have my favorite ones. I have a triplet of little bisque tiny baby mermaids. I love them. There you go, Valerie. Thank you. It's so pretty. Congrats. I'll wrap it really nicely for you so that it gets in one piece. Oh, she'll love it. Oh, I bet she's going to open that and just ooh and awe. I bet you. All right, I got this. Even though it is flashed, a lot of the high C fan bases like this are just clear. The flashing it's old. High C glass is an older vintage glass. Hi, Blonde Bomber. Welcome in. So you can see the flashing is kind of scratching off, but it still has a nice deep color to it. It's dirty. I need to wash this. I just got it, so I just tossed it in my show. But I look at the sides on this, these little bloops on the side. Very pretty. $10 start on that. It's high C, very vintage. And the fan bases are nice. And it's a cranberry color, so it'd be great for the holidays, and I love how it displays the flowers kind of, in a fan shape. Hi, Sandy Mae. Welcome in. Hi, DFab. Hi, guys. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Take a look in the shop. And I will pull anything up if you'd like to see it, even if I ran it again. No worries. This is pretty amazing. This is if you look at it, at first I thought it was, well, the gal that I bought it from said it was a business card holder. And I'm like, okay, maybe. But I just love brass. But it's actually an inkwell. So this would go down to the top of the inkwell, so to protect the ink. And then this, when I got home and looked it up, is for the quill. So you would put the quill in the back. Hi, Delyn. And then your little inkwell would go in here, and then you have a little top for your inkwell. Isn't that pretty amazing? It's not marked. I don't know if it's a reproduction or an original, but it's going to start at $48, and that's a lot less than what it's selling for. So, but I was thinking I guess it could be used as a business card holder. Then you could have your pen back here, or other cards back here, or maybe your business like insignia just sticking where that pen goes or the quill goes. But it's pretty amazing. I love it. Very unique. All right. Another flashed item. These Jeanette grape candy dishes are usually flashed. And if you look through the bottom, you can see where on the bottom, at least, some of the flashing has come off. But the edges, I checked really good, are still intact. So this is one of those pieces. Anytime you have a flash piece of glass, you'll probably want to not scrub on it and don't submerge it in water. But you can, use glass cleaner or soap and water would be the best. But it's beautiful ruby color, perfect for the holidays. It has the grape motif on it with the grape leaves. No flea bites, no issues. Beautiful little ruby glass candy dish starting at $12. And it's running, you bet, DFAB. I can show you that gorgeous pixie. You can kind of see the face back there. I can't believe I found it. It's amazing. It's from Wales, Japan Ceramics. All right, setting that aside. Come here, Mr. I don't know, I guess if it's a girl or a boy, probably a boy. Sitting position here. I love the polka dots. Let me get that pinned up there. Here it is. Move to stage. And it's in perfect condition. There's this beautiful little face. No chips. Nope, that's not a chip. She did show me, the lady I bought it from, that it has some discolored. It feels like either the glaze didn't get there. It's just rough ceramic. It's not cracked. I have checked it over with a magnifying glass, but just it's old discoloration. But luckily it's in the back where you don't see it. And it is not cracked at all. There's no crack there. And here's his feet. There might be one tiny little chip. Can you see it right there on that toe? And then let's check the other one. That one's fine. Here's the Made in Japan Wales. Hi, Shabam. Cute little polka dots. I found some in red that were Wales. And I'm not going to lie, they're selling for over $100. Dee's got a bid in, so this is going to be an excellent deal for you, Dee, and it is running $50 start on that. Hello, Shabam. Thank you for your bids. Definitely worth the money, guys. They sell for, I think 2 sold for $116 that were in red, so excellent deal. So if you're a reseller, still some meat on the bone there too. I'm okay making it a good deal for everybody. We all win. And it looks like D-Fab's going to take it. Congrats, D. He is gorgeous. And he's fairly big. I mean, he's like 6 inches this way. Almost 8 inches the other way. Yay! I'm so glad he's going home to you guys. He was going to be lonely sitting on a shelf in my booth. So I'm glad you guys got him. Yeah, I think so too, Angie. And thank you for your bids. I appreciate it. All right, what do we have next? How about some Jim Shore Angels? I forgot to run these on my holiday show on Thursday. So this one is 2004 Landscape Sleeps, Heartwood Creek Jim Shore. And so she's got this winter landscape, a little cottage here, a little bridge, drive over, a little barn maybe. Beautiful little holly around her dress, some snowflakes. The ribbon from her dress drapes down. Hi, Pixie, with the bow. Let's see if I can move this up a little bit. Beautiful little wings, and they're all there. I've triple checked because you know with Jim Shore, there's always something wrong, right? She has her original halo, and then she's holding a evergreen tree. She's going to start at 18 and she's running. And then I have the second Jim Shore Angel. All right, and I bet you that one's next. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up too. We might as well look at them. This one's taller. This one has the nativity scene. And this one's called Night Divine. Let's see. Oh, I know, Pixie, or Stacy. I was like, oh my gosh. Somebody requested. I had shown it earlier, and had I? No, I hadn't. Maybe I did. I don't remember. And then Dee asked to see it, so that was it. So this is a lot bigger than, well, at least a couple inches. It's about 11 inches tall. And beautiful. She's got this little swag that she's holding with the Bethlehem star, the angels in the background with Mary and Joseph and the shepherd, and then it's the baby Jesus. Let me pick it up now and show you a little bit closer. This one is a little heavier. This one is Night Divine 2009. There's the original price on that. And then beautiful little drape. Look at the beautiful wings. Nicely carved, in great shape. No issues. Beautiful, beautiful angel. $22 start on that, and she is running. Gotta love them. What's everybody up to this week? Having fun, I hope. All right. Then, excuse me, we are going to look at this beautiful. She's a bust. She's not a vase. Hi, Gladys. Welcome in. Hi, Tootie. Welcome in. But she is vintage. Oh, chilling, decorating the house. I know. We got our lights up. I can't say we because I didn't do it. My husband did. He got them up like a week and a half ago. She is from Japan. All the paint is in perfect condition. Sweet little lady head, $8. And she's a running. Well, she's not. She's standing still, but you know. Yeah, we came off our Halloween cruise, and he took the Halloween down. And he was like, "Well, putting things back in boxes. Might as well take the lights out and do those." I'm glad you get my sense of humor, Valerie. Oh, the cruise was amazing. It was very amazing. I need to find the stopper for this perfume bottle because in my booth, I actually have the tray for this. If I can find the stopper, then I can put them together. Hi, Justel. So it's an L.E. Smith glass, L.E. Smith glass beaded perfume bottle. It is missing the stopper. The stopper isn't anything really, I mean, fantabulous, but it does have just a plain little stopper that goes on. But maybe you guys have stoppers at home. I don't have any extras. It's $12 start and it's running. I love the little moons. I almost thought it was moon and star, especially the tray. It kind of looks like old moon and star, but no star, just moon. All right, well, now I'm going to have to be on the hunt for a stopper for that thing. All right, I also found this LG Wright. Oh my God, that was L.E. Smith. This is LG Wright. Guys, this guy is so amazing. I had no clue that they made an owl on a nest. But here he is. He is in blue satin. He does, as I put in the thing, has a small chip on his head right there. He is so cool. I had no idea. They make them in a slag glass, and you know, LG Wright did not make glass. He had other makers, or they had other makers make glass for them. So it makes me wonder if Westmoreland made this for LG Wright, because it's totally a Westmoreland looking glass. I see a little glint. Let me investigate. We might have a little flea bite right there on the edge. It's hard to tell with the satin unless you get it in the light. That's how I found that on his head when I got him home. I'm like, there's a glint. But you know how to touch this up? You can take a little bit of white Elmer's glue, put it on a Q-tip, touch on top of those chips, especially with the satin glass, and it takes the glint away. So it makes it a little bit less visible. So just a little tip there. He's going to run for 45, and he is running for 20 seconds. I know, I love the color. He's amazing. Like I said, I had no idea that they did an owl on a nest. I mean, I've seen bunnies, I've seen, other things on a nest, but an owl on a nest, which makes more sense than really a bunny. I guess maybe bunnies have nests. I don't know. I've never looked into that. Another LG Wright. Again, they didn't make their own glass. They had other glass makers make it for them. I'm not sure who made this for them. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Fenton. I don't know. Beautiful ruby glass. Now, this is real ruby. It's not flashed. Great feel to the glass. No flea bites on the inside. It is the grape motif. You can see the grape clusters there. Here is the reservoir part. Again, no chipping. I know, right, Justel? That's what I was thinking too. They're underground. I guess we just don't see their nest. We all have a nest. Oh, yeah. I wish I had a nest egg. Now, if I had a nest egg, all would be good. If you get my meaning. All right. So this is going to start at 18. Pretty little candy. It says candy fish. My phone's fighting with me again. But great for the holidays. Put some little M&Ms in there. And it is 18 to start. Yeah, we all need a nest egg, huh? I have one that maybe will get me to as far as I need it to. We'll see. That's why I do this, right? I'm retired, but doesn't quite get me on vacation. So this helps me get to vacation. All right. How about a lucite egg, guys? I know you love these. I can believe I found another one because I think I had one in my show last Monday. It wasn't an egg, but it was a beautiful lucite piece. Look at this. Little shells on the bottom. This one's really, really clear. The clarity of it is so nice with these little flowers inside. And then it has the blue to make it look like water. And then this little lucite base. It's amazing. Oh, look, it lights up really nice. Hi, Linda Gone. Welcome. It is. I mean, it's fun, especially if you're retired. I mean, I have kudos to these people, that have a job and then do this, or the ones who do it as a job. It is a job. I mean, it's like a full-time job because you're always having to be looking, but that's what the fun part is. I love to look and find stuff that I think people will like. And then when they do buy it, you're like, "Oh, I did it." It's just so it's always giving you feedback, which is wonderful. $10 start on the Lucite. Cute little egg, very clear. My last one last week had an original sticker on it. But it's fun to watch the shows too, buying or not buying. It's fun. So I wish I have more time, but it does kind of consume me if I let it. So mid-century ceramic duck, glazed, has that spatter, does have a chip put there right on the edge, but it does have that little spatter glaze inside of it that was so popular during the mid-century. $3 start on the duck. Great for trinkets, lay your rings in it. Oh. Because I like to shop, but I've never really had money to buy anything, so this allows me to buy it and then make sure somebody else gets it. So I get to shop, which is, seriously, I've never been a shopper my whole life. I'm not one to shop, but this is fun. It's different. How about a mini? She is a shaker, but she does have her original sticker on the back. I would imagine she would have been paired with Mickey. She's missing her Mickey, but she's still beautiful. And because she has her bow on, it kind of hides the holes from the shaker. She is Disney. Mini, $8 start on her. And sometimes when you're out, you find like things that you can use too. All right, Minnie, why don't you stand right there? Hi, Dreadly, welcome in. How about a piece of pilgrim glass pitcher, creamer, or vase, multifunction. Hi, guys, welcome in. I know there were a couple I missed your names. There's the pontal, does have a little ash left in it from the process, an applied celery stalk handle. It does have a nice spout. It is in cranberry. It has a column optic to it, but definitely a piece of pilgrim glass, mid-century glass, $10 start, and it's running. I think I'm going to probably run my mid-century minis on Thursday. So I have a lot of blown glass miniature little mini vases. I'm going to do a choice of one for 8. I have quite a few. I think I have 20. Time to do that. Maybe I'll pick some other things to do choice with. Hi, Val, Jean. Welcome in. Oh, it ended. I didn't hear it stop. Sorry about that. I'm just sitting here yapping away. Another mid-century piece. It's a Rossini Empoli Aqua Bubble Vase. Love the mid-century vibe here, along with the bubble texture of the glass. These came in Vaseline glass and uranium glass. This one's blue. It doesn't really have any glow at all to it. Sometimes you can get a manganese glow out of the blue ones, but this one doesn't have it. And it is going to start at 25 and it is running. So I'm going to be doing my Thursday show on Thursday, and then I'm also going to probably either Wednesday or Saturday do a jewelry show pop up. I have I want to do some fine chain necklaces, not gold, not silver. I don't have much of that, but I do have some gold plated kind of stuff or silver plated kind of stuff, but with pendants, nice little gift type items. Plus, I give good deals on my jewelry. These are antique sake cups. They're so tiny. I thought they were little salt cellars, but they are not. They are little sake cups. Antique, unmarked really, but you can see they've got that flag there, so probably pre-1940s. Then this one has it's a little more discolored. It looks like the red has kind of turned brown in this one. This one has it. And then this one is a little bit different. It's actually got 48 on it. So little sake cups, and those are going to start at 8, and they're running. But these would be great for salt cellars. They're also great for holding marbles, some of the larger marbles, like the ones Jocelyn was selling, or even you can hold paperweights in them. So they make great little multi-purpose items. All right. How about a nesting snowman? He's very loose, probably just from being used a lot. It's very smooth on the top. He does have a little chipping on his hat, and that can be remedied real quick with some black magic marker, but otherwise in pretty great condition. So this guy is dressed in a dapper red. He's got a little tie. So that's one. And then we have this little cutie in green with a peppermint. Hi, Southern accent. Welcome in. Gotta love a Southern accent. I don't have one. I have a Southwestern accent. I'm a native Arizonan. Here's one holding a snowflake. There might have been one more snowman in here because this baby snowman is open. He's got a little scarf on, but this is just a 4 snowman nesting, but still great for the holidays. And he's going to start at 10, and he's running. Get 4 for the price of 1, right? It is. I love it. I don't think it's embarrassing at all. I think it's amazing. I think any accent is really. My good friend is British, so I love her accent, and I think it makes you unique, and different from me. That's a good thing. All right, then I have these 3 little stained glass birds. The first one is going to be this goldfinch, and it is a sun catcher. It has a little loop here to hang it in your window. You're welcome. I don't think this one glows. Did I check them before? Maybe a little cadmium glow on this one. These are $4 start. This one's running, and then I have, it looks like a blue jay and a hummingbird. Hi, Bearer. Welcome in. That's what I'm saying today, believe it or not, here in Phoenix, where it's 60 degrees. I'm saying Burr. Spelled differently, though. All right, the next one is the hummingbird. Sweet little hummingbird in pink and green wings, starting now. These are so pretty. If you have I had one of my houses, I had a window over my sink. I just loved it because it's nice to put, these sun catchers in the windows, or like a breakfast nook. That would be pretty too. It would look like the birds are out. And then this little, I don't know if it's a blue jay, a bluebird, a robin, and he's running, and looks like Jay Sweet got a bid in on that one, and it's started. A bluebird of happiness, Jay. That's what it is. He looks happy too. Do. I have another bluebird of happiness. I don't know if you saw it up there. Thank you, Jay Sweet. Sweet little birds. Oh, this one, my husband got this. I can't believe. He said, I got you a Talavera fish. I'm like, okay. This is huge. It's a big one. He's about, 6 inches tall, about 8 inches long. He does have fluorescent paint on him, on the orange, the flowers. It's almost all of him has some color to the paint. And he's got this, I guess it would be like maybe a koi fish with the big flare on the tail. And then it also has this cutout of a flower on either side, so you could put like a little taper light underneath it, or not a taper, but a little tea light underneath it, and then he would light up. But he's a pretty big one. Oh, he even has a cutout star. He's a starfish. No, just kidding. But he's sweet. I love him. He's going to start at 18, and he is running. I'll have to put him if he doesn't sell today. I save all my Talavera. I have a big box here right at my feet. And then I'll run a Mexican pottery or South American pottery show. I usually run about 2 of those a year. But I did get him, and so I always offer him to you guys first. On the fish, Val, this one. Yeah, I do that. Let me change it. Let me restart the auction and then take it off of the stage before they'll let me edit it. Let me edit it. He's pretty amazing. All right, here he comes. He is on the stage now for 15, and he's a running. Hi, Shorty. Welcome in. Isn't he amazing, Valerie? He's so pretty. And that little tea light will just light him up. And colorful. And he is glowy on him. Yay! Thanks, Valerie. Congrats. Oh, do you have the Talavera fish or just all different kinds of fish? Now you have your seahorses, which I guess are a type of fish, right? And then I have a Talavera lamb that he got also. He was in the Talavera mood. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You're right. It's for your sister. Hi, Bam Bids. Welcome in. Bam. I like your bam, bam, bam. Sweet little Talavera lamb does not glow, but has these beautiful flowers on it. Yellow head, little smile. Not signed. They usually aren't. And that's going to start at 10, and it's running. I think I'm getting to the end. I have one more item, guys, and then I've run everything in the show. So look in the shop. If there's something you'd like me to run, let me know. I can pull it up again, or if you just want to see it. Because once I run this, I'm going to do a table scan, and then I'll look for somebody to raid into. So here we go. We have this bluebird of happiness. It's a pair of bluebirds on a heart. You can kind of see it is signed by Leo Ward, 1994. Usually just see them one birds, but you get 2 on this one. Blue glass, Leo Ward, 1994. Bluebirds of happiness on a heart. $8 start, and it is running. Hi, Harris. Welcome in. I'm just finishing up my last item right here. I'm going to do a table scan. Hi, Ruka. I'm going to do a table scan. So if there's something you see that you like that I can show again or run again, let me know. Otherwise, we'll be looking. Oh, did you see something, Shorty, that you like? Oh, the buy it now? I have them right here. So if you want to look at one of them in person, now's the time. Hi, Brenda. Welcome in. I can pull it up for you. It's just at my feet. So I'm just finished going through my list. I'm just showing everybody what's left. If you see something you're interested in, holler it out. And I am happy to show it to you or run it again. But this is what's left. Got some Jim Shore angels still in here. We've got a Fenton Bell and another piece of Fenton. I can sell jewelry too, guys. I can move straight to jewelry. I don't know if that's what you want, but a lot of vintage stuff still left. Yeah, look in the buy it now. If there's anything there that you'd like me to show to you, I can do that. Otherwise, it's looking like glass pendants. Oh, you want to see what I just got? Where did I put it? I put it down. It's going to be a little higher start though, Valerie. I was going to put it on a chain. A Murano glass Millefiori pendant. You, of course, Shorty. It is not marked 925. It is gold plated silver. So I probably would need to do 35 on this. They sell for about 50. Not your, that's okay. Glass. Let me think while I'm showing the birds to Shorty. You're looking for glass pendants. Okay, let me think. Shorty, this is the little yellow goldfinch. And they do have the little loop to hang them. And I also still have the hummingbird. What are your colors, Valerie? What color are you looking for? I do have Bakelite. I just got in. I do not have any pink or blue Bakelite. I have poker chips. I have a rusty red spacer bangle. I have the most gorgeous, I'm pretty sure it's Victorian carved rose ring, size 7, but it's going to be pretty big. Bracelets. Oh, I have all kinds of stuff. Let me go ahead and show. I will pull up some jewelry. Let's see what I got here. I'm looking for glass. I have a lot of glass. I just might not have it here on the desk with me. Let's see. Nothing there. Ooh, since you like fish and mermaids, etc., Val, I have a glass whale's tail or glass fish tail. Look at this. Woo! Fused glass tail. This might be a silver chain. Let me double check. Can we see that together? What is, yep, it's a silver chain. It's marked 925. Glass tail. I do 7 on that. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, I have a Murano Millefiori. Sure, let me get him back. Where did you go, little fish tail? Let me add him in there for you. See, it always pays to ask, doesn't it? Necklace, glass tail necklace. And that's 7 start on that. Want to make sure that I get the weight right this time because I messed up last week and didn't change the weight. And ooh, luckily my friends were very patient with me. And while I'm on that topic, I do refund any overages. There you go, Valerie. Beautiful little whale tail or fish tail. And it has blue and a little bit of mauve color in there, kind of pink, right? And then I do have this Millefiori. It's also marked 925 on right there. But it is glass. Come on, focus. Millefiori. This is a $10 start though, because it's a little fancier being Murano. Yeah. I had one that was had hearts on it one time. I love that one. Glass. Another fused glass piece here. Might not be your style, but I'll show you. It's pink and blue though. Fused glass with a wire wrap on a plastic corded chain. And this one is also, I can't tell if that says 925 or if it's just a bend in the, it doesn't really matter. It would just be this one I would do a 7 on as well. The length of the last one, let me find that out for you. It does have about a 2-inch extender, and it is 18. So this is 18 with a 2-inch extender. $10 start on that one, Angie. I just got this one. Okay, let me get it in there for you. Necklace 10. Make sure that all right, there we go. And it's running right now. Hi, Val. We can keep doing jewelry, guys. I have so much jewelry, I don't know what to do with it. There you go, Angie. That's a good price for that, Angie. Beautiful glass Millefiori necklace. I just love all the little intricate canes that are in there. They're so amazing. Thank you. And let's see, what else do I have? That's glass. Have you guys ever heard of Leah Stein? She's a French acrylic maker. She's very pricey, but I have 2 pieces. I found 2 pieces of hers. Valerie. And then I have this, guys. These are very high end though, pieces, but they're pretty cool. I just now found out about her. Let's see. What else are we looking for? Still looking at glass. Let me pull some glass up here. Oh, goodness gracious. This is kind of wild. It's a glass pendant. I do 3 on that. I usually do 3 for some of my glass pieces. It's kind of wild. You got it. Almost looks like a oh gosh, what am I trying to think? Like some type of squash. What's the squash I'm trying to think of? Oh, it'll come to me. I'm trying to type now, so. All right, here it comes. It's running. Yes, thank you. That's the one. Hi, Juju B. Stacy, welcome in. I got to the bottom of all my stuff in my shop, but somebody asked for glass stuff, and now I'm doing jewelry. Got to just go with the flow. All right, Valerie, there you go. Beautiful little glass pendant. Let's see what else I have. I have so much stuff. Ay, ay, ay. That's not glass. Oh. I don't know if you see. This one's high-end, guys, but it is glass, and it is Murano. It is a Murano Millefiori pendant on glass, black glass beads. I have the original box. I have the original paperwork on it, Murano, Italy. It's even in Italian. So it is beautiful, though. This one is, without the pendant, is 20 inches. And then the pendant's about 2.5 inches. So isn't it beautiful? I love it. Oh, yeah, Jujube. I never have either. It comes across as LG Wright. So, you know, LG Wright didn't make its own glass. So I think Westmoreland probably made it for LG Wright. He does have a little bit of a chip there and a little flea bite over here, but he's spectacular. I love him. Hi, Emily. Welcome back. I know, me neither. I was like, what? I saw that on the shelf at Savers. At first, I thought it was going to be like plastic or something, right? And then I'm like, oh my gosh, it's glass. Let me see. Speaking of glass, what do I have over here? This is possibility. Oh yeah, I just got this in a lot last week in an auction. Looks like there's some glass in here. And of course, I pulled the one that's hooked to all of them. Oh my goodness. That feels plastic. Here, I'll show you what I'm dealing with. That mess. This feels like glass, maybe. It's a very long glass if it is. No, this is plastic, but it's a really long necklace with an older clasp. In pinks. Really, really, really long. Probably about a 48. Maybe even a 50 inch on that one. Uh-oh, how did that happen? Yeah, I haven't shown this one, this group of stuff yet. This has glass beads. You may not really care for the pendant. It can come off. But these are glass beads with little spacers. It has a lobster claw and an extender, about 3-4 inches. And what else do I have? What about you? No? This one has glass beads on it. This one's pretty. It's got little green, faceted, purple, amber, a little bit of milk glass in there. Let's see if it has a maker. Here is the clasp. Don't see a maker on it. That big Murano one, Angie's, is going to be $40. Just a pendant. Okay. I don't have that many pendants. I usually try to put them on a chain right away if they come without them. But I do have some. I just got to find them. I know I have a bag of pendants somewhere. These aren't necessarily all glass. I have this one that has like a tiger eye in it. It's not anything. It's just in a baggie because it's separate. That's probably going to be a $3 start. I have This one, I think this says Sarah Coventry on the back. Yeah, there. It's a little discolored, maybe worn a little bit. And then I have, this one's really neat. This might be amber, but it's a reverse carved. This is old. This would probably be $12 start on this. It could be lucite, but I don't know. But look at that. It's beautiful little carving on that of a little girl. I haven't tested the metal to see, but I don't think it, I can test it. If you're interested, I can test it for you to see if it is silver. Okay, no worries. No worries. I'm here to serve, so if I have something that you like, that's good. I've got tons of watches that I wish I didn't have. What's that? That's not it. That's not it. I know I have a little baggie of pendants somewhere. I'm just not finding it. No. Those pendants. Oh, I think I found some. All right. I think I found my little baggie that has some pendants in it. So let's see. Here's one, turquoise, with some little beads in it. Here's one that you would hook a chain on through here. I don't see any markings on it. I think I probably showed you. This one looks like a little gold nugget. Haven't tested that one. This is interesting. It's got a little unicorn on it. Again, I haven't cleaned these. They're just sitting in a little heart pendant. What else is in here? That's pretty much it. And then this one. Oh, this one's pretty. No mark on that one. So I think that's it in terms of pendants. I knew I had that little bag set aside somewhere, but is there anybody that'd like to see something that's in the shop? If not, I might take a peek and see who we can raid into. Just doing one more last peek to make sure I'm not missing any glass. Nope, that was it. The first heart pendant you got. Let me find it. This one. That's $1. It's not a heavy metal. It is metal. You're so welcome, Valerie. Have fun, and thanks for your purchases today. No, Angie, I was mentioning that when I went to check comps on NiPixie, that 2 red ones had sold for about 100 and 116. Reggie, did you want me to run this for $1? I'll even put this little second heart with it, and so you get them both for $1. I'm pretty low on my jewelry, so you got it. Hearts. I know Brenda got her order because she showed me a picture of it from last week. There you go, Brenda. Congrats. I'll put those in a safe place for you. I'm just looking through this pile. See if I've got this gold tone heart brooch in here. Oh, I'm so glad you did. That's why I do it. So you guys, I've got a silver tone brooch in here too, unmarked. They're both kind of similar. How about those two for $1? If someone's interested. I've got, there must be a heart theme in this bunch here. I'm finding a bunch of little hearts. What else? Got some stars. A few little star pendants, a silver tone and a gold tone. Is there another star in here? Put a third one out. I don't see another star. Ooh, this one. That might be an opal, my friends. What do you think? It's got a, looks like it's missing, must have been two-sided. Or did they accidentally put the opal on the back when it belonged in the front? I don't know what's happening with this one. It's just a little baggie I put together. All right, guys. Well, let's take a peek and see who is on right now doing a show that we can kind of raid into. Let's see. We have Robbins. She did a pop-up. I think she was on before me. So was Mel. Trish is new. She's doing jewelry. So let's go in and see Trish's Treasure Vault. And I just wanted to say thanks for joining me today. And Wednesday or Saturday, I'll do jewelry for sure. Thursday, I'll do my theme show. So be looking for that. Hi, Adina. And I appreciate you guys every day. It's just, I can't wait to come on. So that tells me that you guys are supportive and part of my life. So thanks for coming in. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you the next day or so, okay? All right, we're going to go see Trish's Treasure Vault. Have a great one, guys. We'll see you soon.